this year's theme focuses on how to integrate artificial intelligence into democracy so that it can be able to serve each and everybody without leaving no one behind. I urge all of us here present to think boldly. The fusion of artificial intelligence and democracy is uncharted territory, and it's up to us to shape it in a way that upholds our values, empowers our youth, and strengthens our nation.
In the midst of these emerging technologies, we don't have to lose our human part, and also we have to also know that these systems, if they happen to replace the human part and the discipline we have to apply to it, then that is the worst side of what technology will bring. But if we use it with discipline and maintain the human part of who we are, then that is the good part of these technologies.
There is something we used to say here, responsible citizens. I think it starts from there, holding yourself accountable to the content you want to share to the public and the agenda you want to showcase or to advocate for. So I think we, the young people, need to be responsible with the content that first we are pushing online.
If you have a channel, whether that channel is on Telegram or on WhatsApp or website, that can also be a channel of collecting these, of having young people communicate and feed into the conversation. And the aggregated data, the aggregated information and insights that you get out can then also feed in. So without necessarily, I think what digital helps us is it removes the borders and it destroys distance and time.
What AI really shows us is the kind of person that we are, right? And the reason why I'm saying that is everything that we do has a risk, right? Even me drinking this water, if I consume a lot of water, it'll probably not be good for my health. Yet we know that drinking water is good, right? So there's always a good and a positive side and negative side of anything that we do here, right? Same applies to AI, right? But the good thing about AI is that, as I said, augmented intelligence, it is giving us enough resources to really make informed decisions.
In 2023, last year, in April, we passed a national AI policy here in Rwanda. And what the policy really talks about is to see how the main mission of that policy is to leverage AI to power economic growth, improve quality of life, and position Rwanda as a global innovator for responsible, inclusive AI. There's a lot of discussion on how artificial intelligence is changing the landscape of different countries, how we get access to information, access to technology, but also spilling into how the phone that you have in your hand at the end of the day is made, who's powering it, who's designing the systems and the models that you're working with. When you go online, one, you create the right stories of your environment, the right stories of your day-to-day life, but also when you see something that is not correct, you counteract it, right?
From what I learned today and from what has been happening around, I feel like if somebody knows that if they do wrong, what they do is going to be showcased and everyone would know. It also puts them on a pressure to do the right thing at the right moment. Because at the end of the day, if this person knows that if I'm doing something bad, nobody would know, then they end up doing what they feel like doing. But then they're accountable in a way that they know that if I do something bad, somewhere, somehow, one person is going to put it to the internet, and hence AI will show it to the whole world, and my wrongdoings will be shown.
We can see the impact and the role of, for example, Urubuto, these kind of AIs which are used in schools. We can also see these kind of virtual assistants and more other big stuffs that AI is impacting. And not only when we just want to look on the impact of AI, we also need to know more about do citizens have this kind of sense of what the government is doing, and that's what AI is mostly providing to the citizens. And we also, when we look about democracy, it's the participation of the citizens within the political stuff, within the political activities of the country. And in order for you to participate politically and within the government organizations, you need to mostly know what they're doing. And I think what AI is mostly doing and mostly working on is providing information about the government, providing and mostly creating the civic environment to the citizens.
When we are creating an artificial intelligence, that means that there are people who might lose eventually their jobs or lose some opportunities. So also, I believe that in some way with the creation of the implication of AI in everything, governance, education, new jobs might rise. For example, I remember that before COVID-19 coming and before all those tech areas coming, we didn't hear about social media manager, we didn't hear about virtual assistant. So those were jobs that rise up after the creation of the implication of tech in our industries. So I believe that what we can do right now is to adapt. So we have more room to learn about technologies. We have more room to learn about how to use technology efficiently, so that in the future, when a problem should come up, we as change makers will be able to manage those problem coming up and create new jobs as we can.